Hey guys, what's going on today? Another new day on the daily random vlog. Random Andrew here. Today I'm thinking cameras. Cameras. Well, Hef managed to actually do something about that micro switch on his Canon. It's a PowerShot something XH? 22 something XH? I can't remember. It's a different line than the Rebel series. It's a different line. Kind of really hard to explain because I don't know that in depth about Canon cameras. It's not a point and shoot like what I'm filming with right now, although Canon has some mighty impressive ones. I knew as soon as I started filming somebody would message. Now, with Hef's cam, it's a PowerShot series. The lens is not modular, like you can't just pull the lens off. My old camera, it's a 50D or a Rebel T1, or I was reading that it's actually part of that whole D family, but it's a Rebel. It's just a Rebel. I don't know where it would sit on the scale of quality in all of them, but it was a really superb quality. The things I didn't like about it though is the autofocus sucked. It really did not do any sort of autofocus whatsoever, and it's broken. That's the other thing I don't like about it. Now, with Hef having fixed the micro switch, that's probably him messaging. Having fixed that micro switch somewhat, the camera's on, battery door open or not, is exactly like what I thought we'd have to do. And that's kind of bridge the switch so it's in a closed position and the camera always thinks that door is closed. With him having that fixed though, I don't know if I feel safe bringing it back out on the trail. It's just that whole nature of it only took well, it wasn't exactly a small bump, but as I fell and the camera came up and it bumped my noggin, that is all it took to set that micro switch off. And I mean, that could stand for any one of those cameras, but I've seen a lot of Canon cameras, Sean Duras, when they pass the camera, they literally just toss it. Like, just toss it through the air. It's a really cool shot if it works out. You never see the shots where it doesn't work out though. I'll show you something about my camera though, and if I can do this, then my camera would be the better camera to bring out doing this with. It's probably the older of the models, so if something were to happen to it, it's not somebody else's camera, I guess is what I'm getting at. It is, like I said, the EOS, I think I covered that, whatever. The T1, and even if you look, I don't even know if you guys can see down in there, there's a little something on the lens already. So I'm going to have to clean that with a micro cloth, or what do they call it, microfiber cloth? This is the problem. There's nothing wrong with the main body, other than the battery being a little weak, because it's old. I can get another battery. It's this here. When it hit, it was on the tripod. Luckily this didn't smash. I don't know if the motor inside is any good. Gears could be jammed or stripped that does the zoom, but a simple ribbon kit and I could probably fix this lens. Maybe not, I don't know. That outer ring, it's like a plastic graphite material. It's toast. Probably just find another lens somewhere somehow, but I mean, this thing's been down for a while. I really do miss it. All this talk about broken cameras, haven't pulled this out to take a look at a few things on it, and it gets me sad. It does. I don't want to be sad. I want to be happy. So I'm going to tuck this back away. But I think it's time to start looking for that replacement lens and get this old puppy back in action. Ooh, it's windy and it's chilly. Hopefully there's not too much wind right here. There he is, Sam the man himself.
How's it going?
Living the dream.
Always is.
We made her.
I see. I'm glad to see.
It's got chilly.
Oh, but. Yeah.
So, with all the anxiety and all the stress has been over. Yeah. But we'll wait and get into the details about that after. Checking up on the shop. This is one of Sam's latest projects. I'm pretty sure this would be a bouncer. We're gonna get some details on it from him in a minute, but I just thought I'd get a nice shot of the shop, all nice and set up. He's got his lounge down here, and then the office upstairs. Uh-oh, somebody left their toys laying about. And this here, you guys gotta check this out. Then for you two Jay-Z fans, awesome stuff.
We have that one upstairs.
What is that? Look at that, eh?
The thing I'm missing was the stupid dust cover for this.
The receiver cover.
Yeah, the receiver cover. And then
I actually
all the
built
bodies.
that E-Revo. That's the one I traded for the
Deadbolt.
Deadbolt.
Yeah.
It's all RPM and the TRX links and everything. It was a Slash 4x4 Mini. And I didn't think I'd ever have a use for those mini parts that come off of it. Had a guy message me the other day for them.
That's weird.
People actually want the narrow truck. But
Yeah.
I think it's for the authenticity of having the original. Yeah, this is the car that Hef built. He's gonna be watching this tomorrow being like, hey, that's my car. And this thing does go like snot. It'll friggin' torque spin rather than just torque pull. Did you find that out when you were driving it?
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Oh man, that's... Think of the power to weight ratio. That would be like having 5,000 horsepower in a 1,000-pound car. It's just unreal.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. This is something
Did you ever
Sam's
do-
working right here. I'm gonna end up having to get you to tell me anyways. This is a customer's truck or buddy's truck?
This is Thomas's truck.
A bit of both.
We call him River Tom. He likes to go in the river a lot.
Oh, nice.
That's actually what destroyed this rig.
Pay attention now, Matt Vander. Vander RC.
Yeah.
He's a water bug too. You
Oh,
can't keep him out of it.
That's what happens. Unfortunately, he had the XORs, the pit bulls, and the tires came loose as he was driving. Didn't notice. Got locked up in a whole bunch of stuff. And as you can see, it does have a Mamba in it.
Yeah. Pure
So
power.
it didn't stop. It just kept going. It shredded it.
Yeah, so this is what the damaged spindle, well, no, not even, that's the axle, right? Because that's not really a part of the spindle. And that's the good one?
Yeah.
That's quite a
This is true.
quite a bit missing. Oh, wow. But look at that, though. I think that's the brass part that he's got with it. Did he say he's noticed the weight difference having them on there?
Oh, it's huge, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
How much is it? Are these marked for their weight?
They might be. No.
Because I know the diff covers Hef just put on were 76 ounces a piece.
It's crazy.
So I imagine, like, with those,
Feel
he's
the weight
got...
of that rig, man. Pick the whole thing up. It's not even the whole rig.
Yeah, oh yeah, you could feel that.
It's crazy.
Makes Hef's TRX4 feel light, but I mean, he's got all the rods, the connecting rod, the links, the
Nice
front
job.
links. Right
Yeah,
on.
this is all Tom's.
Well, Tom's got a nice truck.
He does. He's been doing a lot of his own work, which is pretty cool. He just does it here because it's easier.
Yeah, yeah.
Something else.
And then past that, he put the Savox servos.
Oh
Did
yeah.
the shifting. Kept blowing the stock ones, so said screw it. We found
Yeah, I
other
know
ones.
Matt had some issues with his too. Right on.
We fixed it.
Looks like you're having fun with it.
Always.
We're gonna have to get Sam to show us that bouncer that he's working on. There's a bouncer up there, right?
Oh, yeah.
The yellow cage
Yeah,
beast.
it's pretty cool.
All right. Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
So Sam has been doing some more work down here to the course as well. We didn't bring any trucks with us today. Ooh, set of teeters. So we didn't bring any trucks with us today, but Hef said he's wanting to come back down this weekend. Hopefully we'll have some time to get some climbing time in. Oh yeah. Like you can barely walk through here, so it's gonna be fun getting the trucks through here. Dead end. And that oak bridge. Right on, right on. So don't worry, we'll get back down here and do some crawling this weekend. You guys remember a few days ago we showed you what was going on with his own truck, a project he's got going, but so we get everything right, proper terms and wording, we're gonna let Sam do the explaining.
Hey guys, welcome. So we're back doing the exo cage. We got a lot further along. We got some tops to her, all welded on, centers, a bumper.
It's looking really good.
Slowly, it's all raw still. You can see there's still weld beads on it. It works. We got the rear bumper started.
Oh, nice.
Haven't got too far yet.
It's
Just
gonna
put
be
the rods
all
on.
uniform with the sizing of the cage.
Correct, yeah, it'll be perfect. And then this is the other thing I'm doing. I'm working on another light up dash.
Oh,
But for my personal truck finally.
version 2.
This will be 3 actually. Tom now has 2. He has
Oh.
a blue one, and a green one.
What did you think how that turned out?
He loves it. It's
Did you end
amazing.
up doing stickers on it or just left
No,
it for
no,
now?
not yet. We're waiting on stickers. I have my stickers.
Does he got his driver with his hand on the wheel yet? Like, is that all set
yeah,
up?
Everything's there. Yeah,
Oh,
he hasn't run
man.
it yet. He's been waiting, so it's
That's
been
gonna be
nice
cool.
too. But you can see it in mock-up stage. I haven't done it yet. My guy actually has pedals and everything, which is pretty cool.
No, actually seeing down in that far.
There's more to the light if you like. But it's very simple. Just Lexan glued in behind.
Everything all tacked in place.
Yeah, very easy. I usually use epoxy once I'm finished. It's just got to be in there first.
And hot glue hasn't agreed with me lately.
No way, not a fan.
No. That's cool. You even got the mini manual in there.
Oh, I got toilet paper too. Yeah.
Right
These
on.
are the lights that'll go in. They'll glow orange.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go orange with the interior lighting.
Dash lights in the interior, yeah.
Yeah, because Tom's was blue. And then there's your actual, the bucket.
Ready to go in.
Right on. That's looking
You've
so
seen
great.
that all before.
I
That's
see,
nothing new.
to a lot of people, they're gonna see a truck apart. But what I'm seeing right here, like I can picture this all together, and it's just making me want to see it finished.
Oh, you don't see a little pile over here either. There's little goodies. A little
Oh.
accessories. Little stash spot. All the good stuff to go in.
Little bike.
Yeah.
The mini tire.
sweet, eh?
Oh, I never thought about that with the tarp. Instead of trying to roll it up small and everything. Huh. So always tons of ideas.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And like he was just saying, you'll probably never see that while it's running. But he still has the original capper for it.
Totally. I can put it on too. Fits right over this cage.
Oh, I got one of them little drawings. George.
It does click in further, but I don't want to do that right now. And I am compensating the cage for, I call it the camper, and Tom calls it the camper.
So
He
you
likes
could
that.
run it if you wanted.
Exactly, as you can see.
Yeah.
That's why it's cut.
That's why it's cut out, yeah. This will be a nicer, cleaner corner, but it will
No.
be able to.
Once all the welds
Set
are
right
cleaned
so,
up
right?
and everything's all just about ready, are you gonna just do
Well, it'll
a
look like
level of black on it, or
Oh,
are you
yeah.
doing just black?
Yeah, we decided green, and then we decided black, and then I decided black, so. We were gonna match the cage was a thing. We were all talking, a bunch of us, and then, I don't know. Too much.
What is that, like
It's
a...
definitely gonna be one hell of a one-off project.
Best thing is I can paint it again.
That's very true.
Yeah, one off for sure, yeah, hopefully.
Right on. And then one more thing. Alright, well, again, we'll just let Sam have at her.
Have at her. All right. Well, this here is another custom build. We got 2 cages sent from out east. Well, I didn't. My buddy Mike did. This is one of them. It was a flat bar custom. You'll notice that all the metal is flat bar, not traditionally round. His was the exact same pattern, but round. And then I have these F9 Curries from Trade. They're actually from Brett Parker.
Would there be an easy, simple way to explain the difference between what flat bar steel and round stock steel would do for a crawler build? Or is it
I
just
was gonna
for
say in terminology, well, one's flat. Just teasing.
for what it does for the build?
If anything, flat bar would be worse because when you have a corner, it'll actually have an edge now. We'll have a triangle, and that's not good at the end of the day. But if you notice, everything here has been rounded out. If you look underneath, if they didn't round it, if they went to a point, you could get stuck there. It would
Yeah.
now it's round.
Plus,
But
it's a far different
Just looks
look
cool.
too.
Yeah, it just looks cool. That's all.
More aggressive.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll leave the rims or the tires on there. That's just what I've been using for mock-up. Past that, it is a Wraith base. It's a Wraith transmission.
Nice.
Very
Oh,
simple.
it's gonna be a neat looking truck going down the trail. This one's heavy.
Oh yeah, she's
So-
not a
you'll have, well, you got a brushed in there for
Oh,
mock-up, but
yeah,
I mean,
she's just sitting there.
that'll be the Castle Creations crawler combo, right?
3,500, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm probably gonna steal it out of the big yellow Hummer just for a week or two to make sure everything works on the buggy,
Nice.
and then I'll pull it back out, put it back in the Hummer. This one's for sale,
Oh, you hear that, guys?
but not yet. Sorry.
Custom Sam build. So that's gonna put like.
You know what's funny is Tom usually gets them. This is the first one Tom hasn't got dibs on, so watch out. Tom might see this. He doesn't know about it yet.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that's a beauty, man. That's a beauty.
Yeah, she's pretty sweet, man.
It doesn't just look this pretty because it's sitting in Sam's little shop. It is actually that nice looking of a truck. It's probably gonna be a monster out there.
Oh, she'll be cool.
Right on. All done here at South Coast. It's been a blast. Thank you for having us.
No problem, man.
Trigger's going home to a good home. Oh yes. Oh yes.
You'll have some fun, man.
Yeah, and we'll sit down and go over the details out when I get home, providing the vlog isn't too long. But thanks again, brother.
Yeah, man, no problem. Enjoy your guys' day. Have some fun, and RC on, right?
And actually, rather than just post it in the group, we just discussed. You're planning on coming down here this weekend, correct? Correct. Sam wants to go trailing, brother.
We
So
have to, man.
yeah, so I'm gonna make a post on the wall when I get home, and between Sam, me, and Hef, we're gonna have some nice trailing this
It'll
weekend.
be fun, guys.
Let's
Saturday,
coordinate.
Sunday, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, thanks again,
Take
man.
care, yeah, enjoy.
Back from South Coast Hobbies, and I'm still trying to think of a better segue for when I get back from somewhere other than saying back from there or safely back from here. Let me think on that one. But of course, as I just said, back from South Coast Hobbies, and I want to show you guys real quick what was acquired with today's visit. I can only really do this once a month, so you know, I call it my happy things. These are my things I get to remain happy. Because let's face it, life just isn't very fun and not very enjoyable if you aren't happy. So I always gotta tell you, trying to get that message across that you gotta think positive and you stay positive. Being positive results in being happy. You don't gotta be rich to be happy, but you gotta appreciate those moments of happiness. Trigger warning! Yes, I said it, trigger warning, because Bandit 2. Why is it Bandit 2? Well, because I'm pretty sure the truck was Bandit 1. Trigger, Burt Reynolds behind the driver's seat. If you don't know Burt Reynolds, he's the guy from that movie with the porn mustache and the cowboy hat and he would fly on up ahead of the truck a few miles and be able to give him a heads up and say, look, there's a Smokey, a police car, sitting up ahead, and tell the truck, yo, you gotta slow her down to the speed limit, or, you know, clear sailing, bring her on up to speed, and they'd fly on through, making their deliveries on time. Younger generation folks out there, if you don't know Smokey and the Bandit, go check it out. I'd say the first two were the good movies. Not so much with the third one as much as the first two. But good old Cleater driving the truck. Burt Reynolds behind the wheel. Yes, this is just a Lexan shell, but there's a pretty good amount of detail in it. Look. Headlight pods. That means I can put lights in there. Even though, you know, you don't really see too many lights. And we're not going to go through a whole walkthrough of everything today. I just wanted you guys to see. And I just found out from Sam. Oh yeah, no articulation. Oh no. I just wanted you guys to see, and I found out from Sam tonight that this shell, and yeah, the spoiler's got to be put on a little bit better. I'll get to that though. But the shell was just simply the 76 Trans Am. It wasn't ever actually released to be the Smokey and the Bandit, but the guy who did this, I do believe his name was Mike. If you're watching, shout out to Mike for the those details and turning this into Trigger. This is Bandit 1, so that answers my question. The car was Bandit 1, the truck was Bandit 2. I guess that makes sense. The car would always be the first one rolling down the road. And then the state of Georgia emblem and the Confederate flag, which was one of the original flags of the South before all that stuff happened. It's not a racism thing. It's a Southern thing, okay? And the South was tied up in a lot of racial ties, but that is not a subject I feel comfortable with discussing, you guys, because people are all the same. People are people. No matter where you come from, where you go, people are people, and there's amazing people all over the place, and maybe one day I'll get to meet them all. Anyhow, enough. Trigger warning over. Next things I picked up. I'm talking about building a guest truck so that if somebody wants to come out with us trailing and get into the hobby, they'll have a truck here that I don't mind doing the work on, that they'll get to actually try and see how awesome the hobby of RC is. These are a set of SCX10 into G frame rails. Sam gave me a really good, sweet offer, a deal on them, so yeah, I couldn't pass them up. Ooh, one actually doesn't look too straight there. No, that might be just the way it is. I don't know. We'll get looking at that after. And then, because Sam is just such a kick butt dude, Sam, if you're watching, dude, you are awesome. You are awesome. He threw in this transmission. He told me what it was from. And dang it, I can't remember, but it will be a tranny to start with on this build, on this project, the motor mount and everything with it. Oh, I got it backwards. There we go. No, I still got it backwards or upside down. Anyways, that's a motor mounting plate. Gearbox. So that's two fairly important pieces on guest truck, which is yet unnamed. So I'm going to have to get some cross members in there, some axles, some links, some shock towers, suspension hangers, whatever you want to call them. But we're starting this build. We're starting the guest build. By the way, if you think you have anything you'd like to offer to help out with this guest build, please do not hesitate to get a hold of me. Any little thing will help and get somebody else out there trailing along with us. You know, the guest person. This here also got a pretty good deal on it. I'm not going to tell you how much, but I got a pretty good deal. This is a land anchor. Work with the winch, put it all together using Loctite and whatnot, as Sam said, so nothing comes apart. And it's green, just like the deadbolt. So yes, awesome, awesome. And then lastly, because I don't have a second hand to be able to show you guys this properly, I'll do my best. This is the old. This is the one that conked out on me, started making some real bad noises. You guys want to talk crank walk? This motor's got crank walk. So yeah, that's toast. It's done. So I had to get a new 35 turn crawler motor for the deadbolt. I did notice a difference going back to the 27. You just get bogged down too easy and you have to get way too much in the throttle. Not comfortable with that, so just get a new 35 turn to throw in. And that pretty much encompasses everything gotten today. I had great, incredible restraint in there at South Coast. I could have spent a lot more, but I didn't want to go completely hungry this month. But you know, Trigger had to come home. Trigger just had to come home. And now that I've gone on and on for like, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes there about that stuff, I'm just going to end the vlog right here. Right now we're going to do a thorough walkthrough of Trigger, of Bandit 1, my Trans Am. I'm really happy about that thing. I probably can't even drive it out there right now because it's just crud. But I had to get it. I had to get him home. I feel better now that I got it here. And I have a thing for movie cars, okay? I've got Brian O'Connor's car that he first appears in, the 95 Eclipse from Fast and the Furious, the very first, the original, the best Fast and the Furious. I've got a model of Ecto 1. I have 2 DeLoreans. One is just a stock DeLorean Hot Wheels, and the other one is the Time Machine Hot Wheels. I love my movie cars, okay? So Trigger needed to come home. Thanks for watching today, guys. Subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. Please, I really appreciate it. It's a fight. It's a struggle to get up over 1,000 subs, but we're gonna do it. You watch. We will do this. Click like if you enjoyed today's video. Big shout out. Thank you, Sam, for having us and helping me get some interesting stuff in today's vlog. Awesome stuff. Always love Sam's little segments, his add-ins that he brings to the vlog. I mean, Sam knows what he's doing, man, and I just want to share that work with you guys. Anyhow, thanks a lot for watching. Think positive, stay positive, keep a smile on your face, and we'll see you right here tomorrow. Good night, vlog over.